Welcome back to Minecraft Bingo. This is Fetchr 5.2 by Neunizer, and it's time now for the 5-in-a-row bingo challenges. Let's generate a new random card for the challenge. We're trying to get bingo in a row, column, or diagonal in the quickest time possible. This is our seed and our spawn point, and this is our card. What do we want to go for the quickest time? Let's see. We're not going to do crossbow or spyglass, I think, unless there is an amethyst geode. Even then, spyglass can be a little bit slow because you need the amethyst shard, and that's not guaranteed just because you have a geode. There's a mangrove swamp. And there's a savanna. And there's a desert. We could probably get cactus green if we need to. We can definitely get the mushrooms and bamboo. I don't see any structures though. No shipwrecks, I think. Yeah, so we probably won't be able to go for anything like that, which means we probably don't want to do the clock. I don't think we should try for the cookie either. Cherry sapling is out. Yeah, I don't think we should do that. I don't want to do hanging root either. So what does that leave us? The diagonals are out. And the only viable column is this left column, which would be actually possible as long as the savanna has an armadillo. Yeah, I think we should try for this left side column. So what do we need? 2 cactus green. 1 blue flower for blue dye. We need 1 armadillo for scoot, 3 sand smelted for the glass bottle, and dried kelp. Let's see how quickly we can get these 5 items crafted. For the quickest bingo time, there's pumpkins here. I think I just need to punch a tree. And we need tools, and we also need enough stone for a furnace because we have some smelting to do. Both sand and kelp. Looks like one of my logs is running away. We'll collect it in just a moment, and there's stone right next to me that we can make our tools from. After that, I think we'll round up the kelp and the sand first, and then we'll go to the cactus, grab the cactus green, and then the only thing left will be looking for an armadillo to babysit or trying to find chickens and some copper to make a brush. So I'm not sure if that's going to work out, but that's what we're going to try to do. Let's make a pickaxe and start mining some stone here. It looks like one of my stone got away too. I need to pick those up. All right, there we go. That's the 3 I need to make the pickaxe. And now let's get the rest of the stone. We need, what, 4 for the rest of our tools plus 8. That is 12 cobblestone. And I already lost count. It's okay, we've almost got everything we need. In fact, I think we do already. Yeah, that'll work. Did I drop one? No. All right, make the axe, make the shovel. There it is. And then 1 furnace should be plenty. Maybe we'll run 2 furnaces later, but for now, 1 is enough. Give me a boat, and I think I'm gonna need doors. So just in case, let's make them. And I think I need a little bit more wood for fuel for smelting, so let's chop a couple more logs. All right, where are we gonna go to get kelp? Maybe just get it over on the way to the desert, I think. Which way is the desert from here? I think it's up and over this hill. Can we get around, or do I have to go up? Well, there's sand right here. And I got all 3. All right, there's the mushrooms. Where's the kelp? Yeah, cactus is going to be right over there. I see it already. I just need 1 kelp. One kelp from anywhere. All right, let's go after these cactus over here because I saw them first. And there should be kelp in here somewhere. I don't see it yet. Okay, right there. It's a little bit, okay, this is a little bit more higher up. Can I punch from here? Okay, yep, we got the kelp done. Cactus is here. And then we have to go to the savannah next to see if there's an armadillo there. All right, let's get the furnace ready. I need 2 cactus greens. Let's throw this in, and then I guess we're going to have to run 2 furnaces after all. I was hoping to avoid it, but we have 2 cactus greens to smelt, so I think we should do them at the same time. There's no savannah here, right? But Badlands, I think, can have armadillo as well. So hopefully one is loaded, at the very least, because I don't think we're going to find any chickens here. All right, cactus green is done. We also need a blue flower from somewhere, and I don't see any here. Let's actually go over to the savannah. Well, we can look for armadillos here too, but I want to go to the savannah to see if there's any chickens over there. I need a boat. There it is. And then we need the blue flower anyway, which we're not going to find over here in the desert. All right, the blue flower is the corn flower, but lapis will work too. But I'm pretty sure we'll be able to find a corn flower before lapis. I don't see any armadillo yet. Let's go in a little closer. If I see one, I think I'm going to put him into a boat for safekeeping. Okay, there is an armadillo here. There's also copper, which we can prepare for a brush. But I didn't see chickens yet, so we might not be able to finish the brush. But we can at least try to start it. And then I still need a flower, which I haven't seen a blue flower yet. Okay, I think I'm going to put you in a boat. Let's get you... Yep, there you go. You're in the boat now. Put the furnace down. Let's smelt copper. Only 1, though. There we go. And now I need a blue flower and a feather. Let's see. Or lapis. Lapis is also fine. That's not lapis, right? No... No, that's just water. All right, so we know where the armadillo is. Let's see, how can we get blue dye? Not here. Not here either. And I don't hear or see any chickens. All right, looking for a cornflower. All I see is poppy and dandelion. I didn't think blue flower would be difficult to find. The cornflower, they're pretty common. Maybe not in the savannah, though. All right, let's go up here and take a look around. We are at 6 minutes now. There's another armadillo here. A couple of them, actually. There's also a pillager outpost, which I think doesn't really help, does it? Let's go ahead and put in the sand for the glass bottles, and then I'm just looking for a blue flower. You found me all the way over here? Okay, that's annoying. I don't have food. And I don't see... Okay, there are blue flowers all the way over there. Okay, that's fine. That'll work. Let's just go for them. I don't know how else we're going to get blue dye, so we'll just have to cut through here. Let's see. It's a little bit dangerous, and I don't have food, but we have to do it. All right, blue flower. I saw one. Where did it go? Yeah, I'm taking a lot of damage here. Are there no blue flowers? I thought I saw... Okay, there it is. Blue flower. This is not the one I saw, but there is one here. Blue flower. Nice. I'm gonna die, aren't I? 2 hearts left? Yep, I'm dead. I'm pretty sure I'm dead. I don't know how I can survive. I'm a one shot right now. Okay, don't hit me, don't hit me. Let me get to my furnace, please. Which is all the way up here. I need my movement to be perfect here. All right, and then we pick up the glass. I got it. And now we go find our scoot. Let's just go back to the one we left in a boat. I can't afford to take any fall damage, so I'm being a bit cautious here. All right, there we go. And then we left an armadillo in a boat right over here. All right, let's go ahead and make this the cyan dye. We're not going to need the copper, I think. Let's make the glass bottle. And now we're just waiting for Scoot, which I don't see. I don't see any Scoot here. Let's grab some food quickly. That is a problem. No Scoot is not good. How long have we been babysitting here? We don't have a feather either, so I can't make it any faster. Let's cook this to make it have a little bit more saturation. You need to Scoot. Like, you're the armadillo that's been loaded the longest, and I'm all out of time. This isn't going to be enough food, is it? Okay, there's another sheep over here. We can get a little bit more food. 9 minutes. Yeah, I'm just going to eat this one so we can start regenning. And we'll grab another piece over here. At least that one dropped too. There's cows as well. Here, eat again. There we go. Finally, we got some regen going on. Okay, I need your Scoot, please. Scoot. Okay, this is bad. The sun is setting. Where can I take this little guy? We're gonna go on a boat ride, see if we can find a chicken for a feather. I didn't think it would take this long for the armadillo to Scoot. All right, here we go, looking for chickens. I don't remember seeing any. There's a cow up there on the left. There's a pillager right there. Oh, is that the Scoot? Where did it go? There it is. 11 minutes and 8 seconds plus 83. Not a great time, but we took a pretty big risk there trying to get the armadillo Scoot. If only we had chickens, we could have got that done a little bit faster. That's okay. Let's head to the lobby and start the second challenge. First, we generate a new random card for the second of the 2 5-in-a-row challenges for this episode. Then we try to get bingo in a row column or diagonal in the quickest time possible. This is a terrible card. We're not going to do golden apple unless... No, I don't see a blacksmith house. I don't see one, so we're not going to do that. Block of iron is out. We're not going to do the amethyst or the spider eye. No wolf armor this time. I don't think we can do pale hanging moss. Yeah, we don't have pale garden. Obsidian, probably not. Same reason. If we had a blacksmith house, we could go for it, but I don't see one down there. It's just a regular old village. We can do... Let's see. I don't think we can do cherry boat. We're starting to run out of choices. We still have this center column. We could also maybe do the bottom row. Cocoa bean here at the jungle, right? Wheat in the village. baked potato in the village. And then we just need, yeah, there's flowers there for orange dye. 4 concrete, 4 sand, 5 iron from the golem, put a furnace in it. Oh, redstone. Redstone is a problem. And we don't have a cleric here to trade. We could go down and get our own redstone, but we don't really have much iron for that. I still think the bottom row is the best. Because the only other thing we would go for is this center column, which is hay bale, mushrooms, red and brown, which I don't see. Yeah, I don't see mushrooms. Usually I do, but not this time. Oh, there is red mushroom way over there. Okay, so we could do the stew. And then we need dripstone, cave, 6 iron for the rail, and all the same stuff for the concrete. Yeah, no matter what, we're doing the concrete. All right, we're going to try to do the bottom row, but we might pivot to the center column if we can find dripstone. Let's see how quickly we can get these 5 items for bingo. And this is not exactly where I thought we would start. Let's not fall down there quite yet, because I need wood. And I need stone for tools, and then we'll go to the village next. All right, so we're gonna kind of try to play that bottom row and the center column kind of at the same time, which feels bad. It's easier to focus on one thing, but the cocoa bean's not guaranteed, and neither is the pointed dripstone, so we kind of have to do both, which is definitely gonna be slower. Let's do a pickaxe. All right, there we go, and then grab some stone. I do need at least 1 furnace, possibly to put in a minecart. But also, is there smelting to do? There's the baked potato potentially, plus iron to cook. So we have to prepare for both of those. Let's make our tools first. And then we'll grab a little bit more cobblestone for the furnace. Some early iron here would be very useful, but it doesn't look like we're going to get that. I'm counting on there being an iron golem in the village, so I hope that there will be. Let's make the 1 furnace that we need. And let's make a boat. And then I need a little bit more wood. Can we get that here, or should we just go... I think we can get it here. How much tree is left? That one's gone. I wanted the flowers too, the ones that are up here. Let's see if we can go get them. Not that one, this one. Where did the flowers go? There was orange, or not orange, there was dandelion and poppy up the hill here somewhere. Yeah, all the way at the top. Probably not the best strategy here, because those flowers can be found in a lot of other places as well. This is a little bit slow to do. But we're here now, so let's just get this done. And we know for sure we need the orange dye. Plus I wanted to take a look and see if there was cocoa bean up here for the cookie. Let's see, is there any more jungle trees? Are those jungle or oak? I can't tell from here. But these big jungle trees, they don't have cocoa beans on them. Okay, that's an oak, and I think, yeah, that's also an oak tree. So maybe no cocoa beans here, which is definitely a problem for getting the cookie. Yeah, I don't see any other jungle trees, just these 2 big ones. Okay, down there probably, which means we came up here for nothing. All right, let's just go down then. Getting down is pretty easy to do. All right, we need 4 sand, 4 concrete. What was that? I heard like a spider sound, I think. What can we loot from these houses? Anything? Okay, there is a cleric here. That means we might be able to do the redstone after all. We just need money, so let's go see if we can get some emeralds from villager trading. Did I just pick up? There we go. There's the the whatever it's called. Potato. All right, we got the gravel. Now we just need sand, which is here. All right, let's make orange concrete. And let's go ahead and dunk it in the water. All right, so that was the item we knew we needed to do. And now let's get our baked potato back. Okay, cookies. We need to go after wheat, and I need iron. Okay, hay bales are back this way, I think. If we can get there quickly. I think I need more wood, too. I didn't chop a second tree. Let's just grab the hay bales first, and we'll worry about wood later. Okay, there was a hay bale on the card. That's not unexpected. We need all of these, though, if we're going to do a redstone trade. All right. Cocoa bean. I see jungle tree. Okay, there we go. Cocoa bean. Very nice. So we're still doing the bottom row. We just need iron now. Okay, let's try to find the golem. And then we'll go back and trade with a farmer. I don't know where the iron golem is. But we don't need that much wheat, I think, because it's just one redstone. What we need the most is the iron. And I don't think we're going to get enough from the iron golems, so we might need to find another source. Nothing in there. I think this is the wrong side of the village to be on. To find the iron golem, we're going to want to be on this side over here. Okay, you don't have a profession. Let's go trade with the farmer first. And he was right down here. Okay, hopefully this guy has a wheat trade. He does not. Let's see. Put the composter back down. And still no wheat. That's unfortunate. Let's pick this one up. We'll put this one down and break this one. And you still don't have wheat. That's really annoying. Alright, just give me a wheat trade. Yes, thank you. More than that, I think. Alright, that should be good enough. We want to keep something for the cookie. In fact, let's just make that now. Okay, cookie's done. And now we need iron and redstone. Redstone is easy. The iron, I'm not sure about. Okay, redstone is done. Where is the iron golem in this village? Maybe we should give up on the iron golem? But that's really going to save us time smelting. Which is why I wanted to get iron that way. I don't know. I haven't seen an iron golem in this village at all. We could look somewhere else. But I didn't chop a tree, so we're going to have to do that first. Let's just take wood off of this house here. This is where it gets a little bit slow here. Okay, that should be enough. Let's make some doors. And then hopefully we have enough fuel left. Okay, there we go, doors. I don't know if that's going to be enough, so let's chop some wood. And we'll turn that into planks if we need to for more fuel. Just get off my hotbar. Okay, let's go look for some iron. That's copper. That's iron, but it's not enough. How much is this? 3? Okay, no, wait, there's more. And maybe this is enough. Let's start running some furnaces then. Alright, we'll start with the crafting table. Let's make another furnace. And we'll run both of those at the same time. Give me the... Oh, man. I didn't get all the iron, I think. But it still looks like it's enough if we just hurry. Okay, 4 in there, 5 in there. Let's add some fuel just in case it wasn't enough. And start collecting iron. Let's eat. 9 minutes. We gotta hurry here. Yeah, I don't know how to make this any faster. We could run a third furnace, I suppose. Do I have stone? No, but we can mine some. While we're waiting, I don't know if this is going to be fast enough. All right, we've got enough. Come on, stand up in the door. There we go. We've got enough for another furnace. Let's see if this is actually going to be worth it. Nope. No, we didn't make it in time. Give me the compass. And I need 1 more iron for a minecart. And then I guess we'll just... Oh, I didn't craft the minecart. Okay, minecart. And then we got to pick up this furnace. And combine them for bingo. 10 minutes and 9 seconds was our time. Plus 2. And that's not bad. All right, let's go back to the lobby. Oh, we're here. And that's going to do it for this episode of Minecraft Bingo. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. I knew the bottom row was the right one to go for. Never did see a dripstone cave.